And I don't have expectations, but when I daydream, I fall asleep, and our hands melt. It started out as teasing, but I had deeper meaning when I touched your chest. Now I don't know how, but if I did, and I don't have any wishes, but when I kiss it, our lips fit well, and I don't have expectations, but when I daydream, I fall asleep, and our hands melt. But if I did, and I don't have wishes, our lips fit well, and I don't have expectations, but when I daydream, I fall asleep, and our hands melt.
Walking on the moon.
One moment to escape. You walking on the moon. बदलवा मुंता जमाना एक अंधारुम पड़विया
අහර්මන් කුඩේරු රෝතමහෝලනේ එම්මෙන් එක්කොම්වි
මිහාර ජමාන් බදල් වෙච්චේ ඒ එකුදින් උලම් බේනුම් වාගොයි
आएंगे कमकू जमानत में हुए
ಜಮಾನಾಯಕು ಐತ ಕಮೆ ಬದಲು ಮುಂದಾಯಿರುವೆಸ್ ಬೈಂಗ್ ಆದತ ಜಮಾಂತ ಕತ್ತೆಮಿಗೆಂದೆ ಕೋ ಬತ್ತಿ ಏಗೆ ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷನ್ ನಕಿ
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Dhiraagu Supersonic, brought to you by Glitch Gaming. And here I'm joined with commentary by Munis. And then we've got our analyst, Yube. You guys would have noticed that we are slightly behind schedule. Obviously, we're not going to be pointing any fingers at anybody, but... But I mean, of course, we're here. We would start the stream, but the first thing we need to mention is we've got 20 days. We had one day done already. We've got 19 more days of Rocket League in the Maldives right now. We are here to crown the indisputable champion of Rocket League in the Maldives, and we've got a lot to talk about. We've got a lot to discuss about the match last night, match day today. We've got a lot of information we'd like to give you before the stream would begin officially. But before that, let's take a look at our sponsors. First of all, we've got Mandu Mas, who has been amazing. They've been providing us a free must case every day. And now Pizza Bona as well, a free pizza every day as well. This is part of the lucky draw. And Print Lab, thank you so much for the banners that we've got. Yuba said he would put up his one later today. And then we've got eLife, who is given the MVP player an award as well. What would it be? We've got Gizmo providing the technical support for us as well. And then, last but not least, gotta mention Dhiraagu for making all of this happen for us. Alright, so before we discuss the tourney as it is, I'd like to describe the lucky draw that I mentioned earlier. All you gotta do is on any stream that you're watching, YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook, just type GG in the chat and you would be part of the lucky draw raffle to see who would win one free Mustel case tonight and also a free pizza from Pizza Bona. Alright, so Yube, our analyst for the night, I would like to ask you, can you tell us a little bit about how this tournament's gonna go on?
Well, the tournament's like in the group stage now, which is going to be held for like 14 days, where like 4 groups would play, the teams would play best out of 5, and then the teams with the 2 teams with the most points will go to the knockout stage.
Alright, so can we have a look at the group standings as it is so far? Give us a second for the technical team. Alright, there's the groups right now. We've got Group A, B, and C played their first matches last night, right? We had TC Chips Lions versus Clockwise, MSK versus Technical, and the Baguettes versus Legacy Esports. Tonight, the first match we would be seeing is actually between 13 XIII, and 13 we would call them, and then EVG, right? Alright. Mooney, why don't you tell us a little bit about what happened last night and what you expect to see tonight?
All right, so before we talk about tonight, let's talk a little bit about what happened last night, right? Last night was day 1 of Dhiraagu Supersonic, and we saw 3 games being played, as you said. The first one was between TC Chips Lions and Clockwise, right? And that one ended in a perfect sweep for TC Chips Lions, which is a technical term to say that they won their 3 games in a row completely without conceding any, right? And the score totals were quite high as well. We had 8-1, and such like that. Then there was Legacy Esports versus the Baguettes. This one began like it was going to be like a bit more of a balanced game, but then it ended up being the Baguettes game. Once again, a perfect sweep. They won 3 matches in a row to win the game, right? And the last match last night was MSK versus Technical. And just like the 2 before it, it also was a display of dominance, basically, with MSK taking the match 3-0 to Technical, right? And the highest goals that they scored last night were a total of 8. So I'm looking forward to seeing whether any team can beat that, but that's just me. Moving on to tonight, though, tonight's matchups are a little bit different. Let's see. First off, we have the first match of Group D, which is what you mentioned before, EVG versus 13, right? And that one's going to be the first match of the night, followed by DHAH versus JUICEJUICE, right? Which is a Group A match again. That was a Group A match last night as well. Then the last match of the night is going to be PROFATS Elite versus STRM, right? Which is a Group B match. So the first match that we're definitely going to be seeing tonight is the last match. Sorry, not the last. The first match of Group D. So the rest of Group D, I suppose, will have to be really vigilant for this one, because this is going to be like a little preview of what the skill scaling is like on that in that particular group, right?
I've
Yube,
actually
what are
heard
your thoughts?
something.
Sorry?
Yube, Munis, I've actually heard something about Group D though. Some of the organizers are saying Group D is the group of death for this
Oh,
tournament.
really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
So I'm really looking
in my
forward to this first
expectations.
match then.
Right? I mean, 13 is a team that I've heard of as well, just a little bit over the top, and I feel like maybe there's something we can actually, maybe something more balanced than last night. Last night we had 3 clean sweeps, right? Yube, what do you think? Why did that happen? 3 clean sweeps, straight up.
Well, maybe the skill gap was too big, or maybe it's the pressure of tournament matches got to them. So maybe it could be something like that. What do you think, Monis?
I think that yes, that could be that as well. Another thing is that we don't really know these teams very well. So going into each of these matches on our side as spectators, we kind of expect all kinds of things, right? Some people really like seeing teams just dominate their way through. Others really like seeing a lot more evenly paced game, right? And it is not until we see them play at least once that we're really able to see which teams really have like this high level of skill and which teams have trouble performing, perhaps under pressure, perhaps against this high level of skill. So as for why it went down, I'm gonna agree with what Yube said, but I also do think that until these guys play, maybe even against each other, a lot of us, including perhaps even themselves, might not know what they're capable of. So at least once.
We're talking about like veteran players and new players coming in together for this competition, but why did they come in the first place, guys? We need to mention that we've got a 20,000 rupiah prize pool. Right. First place takes 10k, second place takes 7, third place takes 3, and that's just not it. That's not all of it. Remember, I mentioned something about the eLife as well, providing the tournament's MVP a 32-inch HD smart Android TV by TCL. I mean, obviously they put up a picture of a Rocket League car on it too, right?
Of course. It's got to be that way.
But then again, like, I just want to gloss over something I mentioned earlier. The lucky draw, I've been told to mention that it's just not any old tuna case that you'll be getting if you type GG. No, you'd actually be getting an assorted tuna case. I don't know what that means.
That's fancy.
But I can already feel it rumbling. All right. Okay, so we basically what we are hoping to see tonight is a little bit more balanced than last night, at least personally, right? Because the first match is between EVG and 13.
Yes, as you said, I would definitely like to see a more balanced game this time around. 3 of them as well. But looking at the first match here, EVG versus 13, right? I'm sure that a lot of these players would have been tuning into last night's performances as well. And maybe the perfect sweeps kind of set the bar really high. So I'm interested to see whether they can overcome the pressure to perform. Just even for if they actually do know each other well and play with each other in practice situations, like this is the real tournament, right? This is the real deal. So whether they can perform or not, I don't know the team, so I can't really say, but I'm hoping that they can.
Well,
I think that would be an obstacle as well.
I'm just hoping that 13 didn't name their team because it's their average age. I mean, I'm not saying I've been beaten by 8-year-olds on Warzone and whatever. I'm not at all complaining, but on Rocket League, I've seen so many people from so many different age groups play this game. So this is going to be really fun to see what they can come up with on tonight's as well. We've got 3 matches tonight. Like we did last night, there'll be each 2 teams going against each other for 5 games. Supposed to be 5 games, but it's best out of 5, right? Which is why with last night's clean sweeps, we just had to see 3 games per match.
Perfect
Perfect
sweeps.
sweeps, man. Perfect sweeps. So let's
Yeah.
let's see what happens tonight. Let's see if they can take it up to 5 games. Maybe go into overtime. Who knows? I've got my fingers crossed.
I'm
All right.
definitely looking forward to it.
Technical team, are we ready for the match? All right. I think, well, during the match, I'll be leaving you, Munis and Yube, with the rest of the spectators to watch while I take notes right here. We'll be talking about it later. Guys, we're going to be seeing EVG and 13 in the first match. Both of you have a lot of fun, all right?
Yeah, we'll
All right, thanks a lot. So, hi everybody. So we will be starting the match here shortly. This is going to be EVG versus 13, as mentioned before, and this is the first match of Group D, the so-called Group of Death. A lot of hype built up through our conversation itself. What are your thoughts, Yube? Like, what are some of the things that you would like to see, and some of the things you wouldn't like to see in this upcoming match?
Well, I would like to see more skill from each side rather than getting swept at once like the last time. What do you think?
Right. It's cool to see a sweep, right? But I still think that it's cooler to see equal teams, or at least teams on equal footing, duke it out. And we have kickoff, right? 5 minutes on the clock, and here we go. Nizo. Oh, look at that! Scored already. 4 minutes 55 seconds on the clock, and EVG scores already. What a beautiful goal there. Yube, what are your thoughts on that one? Alright, there's kickoff once again. I think he might not have heard me, technical difficulties being what they are. Let's see what we've got going on here. Okay, now, 13 trying to create a dangerous opportunity for themselves on the EVG side of the pitch. Defended away, but it is Zero, I think, who sent it back. There's Trezzo trying to defend and clear the ball. Oh, another near attempt by 13. Leo Nevan. Oh, look at that! He scores! Nicely done with the equalizer, Leo. 4 minutes 30 seconds, and we have our equalizer. All right, and now we have kickoff once again. 4 minutes 30 seconds on the clock and counting. Prezzo. It's still EVG's ball. Now it's going to Nizo. Oh! Look at that, 13's making an attempt at the ball. Leo sending it towards the EVG side of the pitch, defended away, but the ball's still in a dangerous area. Wait, no, it's back on the other end. Now it's 13's side of the pitch. Can they clear it? No, the ball still seems to be in there. Alright, now there's Nizo going for it in the air, trying to break the momentum of 13. Nizo again, working with his teammates to create an opportunity. That was Zam. Zam from 13. Now it's still trying to create an opportunity, and look at that! Leo scores! That was the second goal for 13. EVG 1, 13-2. The time currently stands at just a little bit above 3 minutes, right? And we're about to have kickoff once again. EVG, you still have the opportunity to close the lead, but looks like 13 has built a lead for themselves, coming back from behind. Alright, Zam now rushing to defend. Another attack by EVG, but I don't think it had the momentum that they quite wanted or needed. The ball now slowly moving once again to the EVG side of the pitch. 13 steadily advancing. Leo. Oh, nice attack, but it was cleared away by the defender. Zam. That was EVG again. Oh, look at that! Nizo scores the equalizer. Nicely done. 3 minutes 13 seconds on the clock, and that was the equalizer for EVG. 2-2 currently on the clock. And we have kickoff once again. 3 minutes 13 seconds on the clock. Let's go. Nice kickoff there, but I think that one went in Nizo's favor. But I think he also kind of spiraled out of control. Had a little trouble making something happen there. There's Killin player. Trezzo. EVG's... Oh, look at that! Leo scores! Nice. Very, very nice. 3-2 is the score. 2 minutes 55 seconds on the clock. Look at that. His teammate created the opportunity for him, and Leo just shot it right in, long distance. That is very cool. All right. Kickoff once again. EVG, can you catch up, or is this gonna be 13? If usually, oh, look at that! What the heck? With just the kickoff, Zam just scored. What was that? Let's take a look at that replay. I was just saying that usually the first match of any game is when the players of both teams are just kind of feeling each other out and seeing what strengths and weaknesses each other have, you know, just to see what their opponents are like. So for them to play this competitively in the first match, I feel like there's a lot about these two teams, right? Anyway, this could be an opportunity again for EVG, but nope, nice defending there by 13. Oh, another attempt on the goal by 13. It is Leo now. But the ball is cleared away to the 13 side of the pitch. Leo rushing to the defense, but it's Zam. And it's Zam again going towards the ball, trying to control it, take it forward, but I think he just lost his momentum, and now it's Killen trying to create an opportunity, but 13 defends. Nizo. Ball goes up into the air. Oh, hey, look at the scoreboard. This is just the first match of this game, and they're already crawling towards like the highest score they can imagine or like manage. It's kind of wild.
So 13 with the lead. How is the other team doing?
They're actually doing quite well as well. 13 actually got the lead after EVG scored first, so this is quite the turnaround for them. 13 seems to be playing really, really well, and EVG, they are also keeping up, just a one step behind. Trezzo, near miss there. Zam.
So who's looking MVP material right now?
Leo Nivan is a player to look out for right now, I think. He's scored a few, and he's kind of made like a real name for himself out there. Trezzo. He's definitely someone to watch out for. Killen missed that one. Oh, another goal? No. Defended by EVG. Oh, another attempt on the goal, this time by Zero. Zam now sending the ball towards the goal, but it hits the headboard. 1 minute remains, and they gotta score 2 goals on EVG's side to catch up with 13, but I don't know if it's possible with this time. It could be, but it's gonna be hard. And 13 are definitely not gonna make it easy for them. So Yube, what are you seeing right now? As in, like, what are your thoughts on what you're seeing?
Well, 13 seems to be really good overall. Can't really say much this time as but
well, you're back now, and you're gonna see. Yeah, that's the thing, right? The goals that are conceded like very rarely, and it's very even and matched up. But 13 does seem to have the advantage at the moment. Trezzo again with an attack on the goal, but nicely defended by 13. Another attempt being made by Trezzo. I don't think that one quite got the momentum it needed. Less than 10 seconds on the clock, and it looks like this is going to be 13's game. Zam now trying to make something happen. Zero, the ball still in the air. Oh, and look at that. 13 takes the first one with a score of 4-2. Since you were not there to analyze a lot of it, let me tell you some of the things that I noticed, right? Like I said, Leo is one player to look out for. As you can see, he's the MVP there, and he made 5 shots on target, and he saved some as well. And Nizo on EVG's side seems to be the player to look out for, right? He's made a bunch of shots, and he scored the 2 goals that they did manage to score as well.
Yeah, seems like a really interesting match. I mean, I've heard about Leo. Seems to be a really good player. So.
Well, he definitely brought his A game tonight. We could see that. So yes, that was EVG versus 13. That was the first match, and that one went to 13. Looking at the match just now, towards the end, you mentioned that both teams were very evenly matched, right? But based on some of the things that you've talked about before, I feel like one of the problems that EVG had suffered this match is that they had problems with their rotations, which is something that you speak about a lot, right? It seems like they do really well when it's working well, but sometimes when the stress gets to them, it breaks down, and then they like concede a goal or 4, right? That's kind of what I saw just now. So I'm hoping to see them kind of calm down a little and center themselves and try to come back for this next match and take it back because they can still equalize, right?
Yeah.
But hey, you better not take your eyes off it for a second, all right? 5 minutes on the clock. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm really pumped for this one.
Hell yeah. Alright, so kickoff once again. Trezor going towards the ball. I don't think he quite made it there. Killing. It's still killing. Knocked away by 13. Zam. Trezor tries to go for the ball, but unfortunately he could not quite get close to that one. But it is now EVG's ball. And Leo now slowly going towards the ball. And look at that! First goal scored! And it was killing. Let's take a look at the replay. Whoa. Not a bad goal, huh?
Nice goal, but the defense, like, I don't know what they were looking at.
I think they were just not quite ready, you know?
Yeah.
But I think 13 has proven themselves to be able to play a lot better than this, so they'll just get into here, I think. A 0 now, going towards the ball. Leo. Sending the ball towards the EVG side of the pitch, and look at that! 0 scores! Let's take a replay. I thought that was Leo's ball.
I mean, that was like a toss from him. Like, from the
Very
ball
nice.
and the
Yeah.
ceiling, he just
Leo
got
to
the
0. Yeah. Wait,
ball. Oh, a
whoa.
goal from Kickoff.
My god. So that was Zam with another goal. 4 minutes 14 seconds on the clock, and with the kickoff. Wow.
Yes, I spoke too soon. 13's like taking a huge lead again.
That is 2 kickoff goals from Zam at this point. Maybe this is this guy's thing, you know. Alright, kickoff once again. Killing. Sending the ball towards the 13 side of the pitch, but it hit the backboard and it's just going away. Now it's back on the EVG side. Dangerous here. 0. Sending the ball back again towards the... Oh, look at that! That was a goal for EVG, the equalizer, Nizo. Wait, no way. All the way from over there. What? That's amazing.
The goal was really open, so it was really expected for them to shoot from anywhere.
Yeah, but I mean, that was pretty accurate, right? It looked awesome.
Yeah, it looked really nice. 13 not a huge mistake when you can do like goalkeeping.
Yeah, what's up with the empty goals, guys? I mean, somebody's gotta defend.
Do it from both sides.
It's Leo now furiously taking the ball forward. It's like, no, I wanna. But nope, denied by EVG. These guys are really making a comeback, it looks like. 3 minutes 33 seconds and counting. Trezor. Oh, the ball's in a dangerous area. 13 putting the pressure on EVG. The ball's been cleared finally. Leo. Leo again. Pass to Leo. Killing. The ball once again back inside 13's, EVG side of the pitch. Nizo sending the ball towards the 13's goal. They're still fighting over it near the goal, and oh, look at that! Killing scores! I gotta see that replay.
Nice bump by... Yeah,
Really good setup from Nizo for Killen to just nail that goal in. Just make sure that it went. And EVG had their first lead in this match. Here we go, kickoff, and they're already at it. Trezor. Nizo. Leo. The ball now on 13's side. Nizo once again pressuring the goal. This guy is just on fire right now. Killing. Trezor. Oh, look at that. That was a goal. And EVG now have 4 goals to 13's 2.
So
What are your thoughts on that one?
So it was a nice setup by his teammate, which he could like shoot really accurately. I mean, I'm just surprised because EVG is controlling the pace from the last game. If you haven't noticed, it's Like,
It's
they're
very
back.
different compared to the last game. It looked like 13 was very much in control last time.
Yeah.
And look at that great defending. They're just not letting anybody through. We have less than 2 minutes on the clock. Sorry?
Do you think 13 can come back?
Yes, I do actually. 2 minutes, 2 goals. That doesn't seem that hard, you know? Like, 13's a really talented team, and I spoke too soon. EVG scores again. 1 minute 47 seconds on the clock, and EVG scores. Now the score is 5-2. 13 can still probably come back from this, but it's gonna be hard. EVG is definitely not making it easy. Sorry?
I would like to see a comeback.
Yeah, for sure, but hey, if EVG wins this one, it's better for the overall match, I think, so...
Yeah, we'll see.
And hey, I think we can at least agree that the group of death so far is kind of delivering, right?
Yeah, I mean, everyone's got the skill to it. It's really nice to see all these players.
Yep, killing. And I think that was Nizo. Oh, so many attempts and attacks and opportunities created for EVG. And now 13 is trying to create something. Killen just denies them the opportunity. Trezzo.
Looks like another easy goal.
Nope. It's denied by the defense. EVG defending once again. Leo. Oh, nicely defended. 1 minute remains. I think the opportunity for 13 to equalize has actually long since passed, but still, every second counts. Oh, look at that! EVG scores again! Trezzo, what a nice goal! What is with this empty goal when it comes to 13? You know, like, they're so focused on the attack, it's like they're missing out on the fact that they should be defending as well. The score now stands at 6-2. What is happening? What kind of a kickoff was that? It felt like the cars were going for the cars rather than the ball.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Oh,
So
they-
both teams faked the kickoff. That's kind of funny.
this team is delivering on the skill, I guess.
Definitely. It's interesting to see that faked kickoffs can also be a tactic to use. Oh, near miss there. 13 almost got that one in, but the score is 6-2, so it's very, very difficult to pull off. Killing. Trezzo. There's less than 10 seconds on the clock now. Oh, another attempt on 13's goal. Oh, they're just fighting desperately for the ball, but the time is up. And the winner is EVG!
And that's a nice comeback by EVG.
Yeah, that was amazing. That was so different from the team we saw in the first match, right? Take a look at those stats. Yube, what are your thoughts? Yuba seems to have disconnected due to an internet issue, so I will give my thoughts. I think that EVG was all over 13 in this match, right? You can look at the shots that both teams have made, and EVG has made a significantly higher amount. And there's also a lot more assists, which is something really nice to see. And now the game is basically tied. We are exactly where we are were in the beginning. One win each. In exactly the same place in the sense that both teams still have the opportunity to equally win this game. Currently, they stand at 1 win each. That is EVG versus 13. Yube, are you there now?
Hello?
Yes, I do hear ya.
Yeah, I'm back. I had a disconnect for some reason.
It happens. How about you tell me what you thought about the previous match?
I saw three attackers from 13 side because the goal was open and EVG was just slamming in all those goals, like left and right. What do you think?
Yes, absolutely. And they can't keep doing that. And now with 5 minutes on the clock, EVG versus 13, round 3. Let's go.
13 seems to be making a lot of aggressive plays by walking into the cars.
They definitely are, but like you said, without defense, like it's just you're just a glass cannon, you know. Like you're powerful, but once you get hit, you're done. And look at that, look at that. 13 making an attempt on the EVG goal. They're playing extremely aggressively. They want to score as fast as they can and maybe as much as they can. EVG now threatening the 13 side of the pitch. Zero.
Really open. But it's getting better on 13 side.
Leo. I think that they're trying to score fast and create like a score gap so that they don't have to worry about defending, but I could be wrong because they're playing super fast and aggressively. Leo now still trying to get to the ball, but it's knocked away by EVG. Oh, another attempt at the 13 goal, but Leo, oh sorry, no, that was Zero taking it to the other side, but the ball was stolen. Trezzo now attacking, defended by 13. Killing. Oh, nice one, but he hit the backboard. Trezzo. Nizo. Trezzo again. These guys are just completely putting the pressure on 13 right now. But the ball was cleared by the team. And oh, another dangerous attempt on the EVG side of the goal. It's 3 minutes, 33 seconds and counting. Wow, could this be a goal? What is going on? The ball's now in the EVG side of the pitch and they're aggressively going for it. Leo slowly approaching the ball, but it was his teammate that got it instead. Killen eyeing the ball, trying to get close. Oh, look at that! And that was a first goal of the match for Zam. 13 scores 1. That was 3 minutes, 3 seconds, I believe. Yube, what did you think of that goal?
Yeah, I would say like the pass was like really unexpected from Dam's teammate, and then he just put it in from front. Honestly, like I'm having a hard time keeping up with like the ball is just going from left and right, and everyone's just attacking.
It's very aggressive play, and the fact that they took them almost like the half of the match to score their first goal just shows how high level these two teams are. Like they're not giving each other any room to breathe, right? And EVG. Yeah, that's what I think they were going for previously as well. Oh, look at that! Trezzo just scored. What did I just see? Nizo sending it over to Trezzo, and whoa! Come on, that has got to be impressive.
That is one of the coolest goals I've seen this tournament.
That is amazing. Wow, what an equalizer for EVG. If I didn't know these guys were under so much pressure, I would say he was just showing off. Trezzo, I now have my eye on you. You're the one to look out for. Yeah, EVG is definitely putting on the pressure.
It's like position just goes to one and the other. It's just really hard to keep up at this point.
Absolutely, I agree with you. Alright, look at that. 1 minute, 44 seconds and counting, and it's still 1-1. And neither team is really giving each other room to breathe to score. This could be anyone's game. Whoever wins this one stands a significant chance at winning the game, right? So this is a pretty important match for both teams because as of yet they are still deadlocked and Nizo scores! Look at that! EVG 2 goals and 13-1. After all that, it was a long-range shot from Nizo.
I guess they were really expecting him to shoot from there.
But that's why, but that's how they get you.
Yeah.
Alright, kickoff once again, and clock is ticking. It's less than 2 minutes now. Leo slowly going towards the ball, trying to make use of the opportunity that his teammate created, but unfortunately he could not. Ball back in the EVG side of the pitch once again. 1 minute remains. There's still the opportunity for 13 to equalize, but EVG is not letting them have it. Zam. Nizo. Zero now going for the ball. Trying to make something happen there, taking the ball all the way to the EVG side of the pitch.
He made like what I say, point that that attack.
It did.
Currently has ball because he went too deep.
Maybe he's just feeling the pressure, you know, making sure that they
Make
equalize
something happen.
by any means necessary. 0.
That was a nice control there, you know, keeping it on the side of the pitch.
Oh, look at that. Nice steal by 13. But EG send it to the other side. It's killing. Less than 10 seconds on the clock. Oh boy. What is gonna happen? Could this be a goal? No. Oh, hey, you know what? If that thing had bounced, that would have been a goal, I think.
Yeah,
Right?
it would've been a
But hey,
goal.
anyway, EVG is the winner! What is going on? It's like the match is just turning on its head.
EVG actually learning from their mistakes and making a huge comeback here. It's really nice to see.
Very cool. Look at that shot count. Trezor with 5 shots on target, 4 saves. That is just amazing. And Zam, on the other hand, has made 3 saves on 13 side, which is also really, really good. Leo, though, I feel like his performance has kind of dipped compared to the first game,
Maybe
but
he's
I'm
feeling the
hoping to
pressure.
see him come back.
Maybe he's feeling the pressure.
Well, that would be definitely regrettable. In any case, we just watched game 3, match 3, I should say, of EVG versus 13, right? And you were watching / listening to Dhiraagu Supersonic by Glitch Gaming, right? And this is Rocket League, and what we're basically seeing right now is a best of 3 between these two teams from Group D, right? And I think we've seen both teams play enough to have some opinions on this. So, Yube, what do you think that 13 needs to do to equalize again or to come back from where they are?
I feel like they need to figure out what each player is going to do. Because remember yesterday there was a bit of a formation for every team that was winning, and 13 just doesn't have a formation. Everybody's just doing their own thing.
Everybody's attacking, basically,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, you've noticed they don't have an actual formation, so that's why they have a huge gap in defense. It's like really obvious.
Interesting. And yet they're such ferocious attackers, they still manage to completely
why
catch
it's-
EVG off guard.
Yeah, that's why the gap's not that big, because the attack's like really strong, and they can get the ball from anywhere, like aerial shots, ball shots. But the defense needs to, be better.
They are essentially what you would call a glass cannon, right? Because they are really powerful, but they're also really susceptible to being attacked themselves.
Pretty much.
And while we were talking, just time's been going on, and both these teams have been ferociously fighting over the ball, which is currently on the 13 side of the pitch. It's killing. I want to stress that this is probably gonna be the most important match of this game. And the reason for that is very simple, right? See, if EVG wins this one, Trizzo scores! He must have heard me. All right, let's take a look at that
He
replay.
was waiting for us to say something, and then he just found like a long shot back from his goal.
Thanks a lot, Trezzo. But basically what I was trying to say is that if this one, they win the entire game, right? And 13 are the losers. But at the same time, 13 needs to win this game to basically stay competitive in this match. Wait, I used those terms wrong. They need to win this match to stay competitive in this game, right? And what's more interesting is that because 13 already has one win, by winning the second time, they would equalize again, which means that the next match that these guys would have to play at that point would have both teams with an equal chance to win, and 0 scores! Look at that! 3 minutes, just about 3 minutes, and you have another goal. This one, the equalizer from 13. All those attacks, and one of those is bound to go in, I guess, and that's what
Why take him
happened.
blindly?
No, man, like, some strategies say, the best plan of attack is attack.
Yeah, it works, I guess. Like nobody knew what they were doing, and Zero just came back and just shot.
Yes, but at the same time, EVG now trying to create something dangerous on the 13 side of the pitch.
And it's still astounding how close the two teams are skill-wise.
And especially considering how opposite their strategies are as well. I think that's the most remarkable thing for me. You know, you are right. Now that you pointed out the fact that 13 does not follow a strict formation, it's becoming easier to see how their players are just all over the place in the most fluid and deadly way. All right, look at that. And Zero scores again. Nicely done, Zero. 2-1. 13 takes the lead. If this continues, we might see them definitely
It seems like a
be
very
able to
lucky
win.
shot. What do you think, Tony?
Lucky or not, they currently have the lead, right? And 13 need to perhaps be a little bit more defensive now and maintain that lead. I mean, of course, you can always try to widen the gap, but I think that defense is most important right now. And I also think that coordination between the different players. Oh no, look at that. Spoke too soon. Nizo scores again. This is EVG's second goal, now tying the score up. 1 minute 53 seconds. 13, you guys are back where you started. And all that because defense is something that I think that you guys are kind of forgetting right now. But hey.
EPG is really good with their passing, and 13 is like disoriented without their defense. So it's just like they're playing around in front of the ball, even right now.
Very true. There's a roughness to the way that they play, but I do think that they're very talented. It's just that they need to think smart, you know, and like not just play hard. Play smart. That's the one. All right, and the ball's been cleared from the EVG side of the pitch. Once again, coming back to the 13 side, and it's cleared again. Killen now trying to go after that one, but I think it was Nizo that struck it. Trezor now making an attempt at the goal, but an attempt was made. Zero now trying to defend. Sending the ball towards the 13 side of the pitch, and look at that! Leo scores! 13 get the lead. 1 minute 3 seconds on the clock, and 13 now have the lead. Listen, you guys, that was great. Love to see it. But still, you guys could stand to be a little bit more defensive, especially now, right? That being said, Leo once again trying to make a goal happen. Could it be? Oh no, he missed that one. 1 minute remaining and the pressure's on. As I said before, if 13 win this one, they can potentially still win the game. And they scored Zami this time with the 4th goal there. Maybe he was in the right place at the right time, but either way, it just went in.
It looked like some dumb luck right there. 13 coming back here.
Hey, you can't say dumb luck without luck. And, you know, I think that's still still pretty awesome. But in any case, my whole thing is, as a spectator to this game, I want to see this last as long as possible. I want to see both teams really get to the edge. And if 13 are able to maintain this 2-goal lead, which why wouldn't they be able to? I think that they could stand to really give us a good game worth watching, right? But at the same time, 13... after this, if we get a tie, we're going to Champions Field, I'm told. And apparently that's where you break ties. So that would be really exciting to see. But for now, I'm going to say the same thing that I said before. 13, you guys are really great at attacking, but you can't keep attacking forever, you know? At some point, you're going to need to kind of focus on your formation, you know, pass to each other a little and make sure that somebody has your back while you guys are all up in the front, right? And that being said, you guys win. 13 is the winner, which brings us to 2-2. This is exciting.
Very different from yesterday. What do you think?
This is what I like to see, you know? This is what I like to see. Alright, so tell me. What are your thoughts? Yuba, what do you think of the statistics that you're seeing right now?
Well, it looks like 13 had less shots at the goal, but EVG with more shots didn't make that many goals this time. I would say 13 got really lucky.
Luck. Well, I hope that luck can carry them forward. But we will be seeing the last match in this game of EVG versus 13 very shortly. The score is currently tied at 2-2, which is awesome. And this means that this next match is gonna be the difference maker, right? It means that this Group D, Group Death, apparently, match is gonna be the one that's where either EVG or 13 could win, right? Both teams stand an equal chance, and I think that kind of makes it a bit of a sudden death situation, right? And it's also worth mentioning that this Champions field, right? I just got a little bit of insight into it. Apparently, it's a place where the names of a bunch of Rocket League champions from the past are written and displayed for people to see. And I think that's pretty cool. Just like that first goal by 13. What? Look at that. Sorry?
Starting with they're really strong. It's
Well,
like they're making up for the last 2 games.
it seems that they're in it to win it. It seems that they do not want to concede at all. EVG is really gonna have to do something spectacular to overcome this incredible attacking force. 13 now once again taking the ball towards that side. Zam attacks again. Oh, near miss. Near miss. Very, very close. Killing.
EVG with that.
It's still killing, but it's been deflected by 13. Trezzo making an attempt on the goal and defended by 13 again. But that was a good attempt. 0.
Nice freestyle right there.
Oh. They are both trying to make an attempt on the goal, but it's not a really coordinated effort. Nizo cleared away by 13. Oh, look at that. It's killing now, interrupting their momentum. But of course, 13's there to attack. Trezzo defending. The ball cleared away, but Zam is there to try to receive it. Can he reach it? Oh, look at that. 2 players committed on the ball that time. Oh, near miss once again. An opportunity created by circumstance. I don't think that was according to plan. But hey, the score still stands at 1-0. EVG is struggling to score at the moment. Killing now. Nizo.
13 is kind of disoriented, like the players like going for each other.
Oh, and yet somehow they're scoring and winning. That is it. 13 scores 2 goals to EVG 0. The time now, just above 3 minutes. This is gonna be a heck of a match to analyze. Oh, and the ball's now back on the EVG side of the pitch, which is where it's been spending most of its time this game. Zam going for the ball, but I think he missed that one. Leo sending the ball towards his own side of the pitch, but maybe he's just trying to clear it in a different way. Stolen, intercepted by Killen. Okay, it's Nizo now trying to make an attempt at the goal, defended away by 13. Oh, back and forth, these things go. These guys are just going at it. 0.
I feel like EVG has handled the attacking touch for this match.
Which is really bad, because if they lose here, they lose the entire game. You know, this is really equally important for both teams, but it looks like 13 is the one who realizes that. Oh, nice defending there by EVG. Nizo now trying to receive it, but I don't think he quite got there. One minute 53 seconds on the clock, or 50 seconds on the clock and counting. More and more attacks. Oh, look at that! EVG scores! 1 minute 45 or 46 seconds on the clock, and EVG scores.
Well, PVG intercepted a pass from 13, which made an opportunity for them to score there.
Somehow, and I'm glad for it, you know. It's a very tense match right now, and it could be anybody's game. 13 is still doing the thing that they do best, but now it looks like EVG might be putting in a little bit more pressure. 13 is not letting it go easy.
EVG on the attack. Feel like they have pressure now.
Oh, they're attacking again. Trezzo now rushes the defense, but I don't think he quite got where he wanted to be. Nizo missed that. Ball coming back again. Nizo defends, tries to clear it, and Zero is there to defend it, deflect it back. And oh, nice attempt at the goal, but not quite on target. Zam collided with the ball, but couldn't make anything happen. 1 minute remains. Oh, Leo scores! That was the third goal for 13. It looked like 13's game.
It looks like Leo just came down to the ball and he hit it by luck again.
You know what? Like, they're two for two, alright? If they win by luck, then they're probably the luckiest players this tournament so far. I wish, you know, I could have a little bit of that luck. But anyway, it seems like it's going to be unlikely.
13 just hit in the wall, like, and then they expect something to happen. And I'm surprised it happens, you know.
Yeah, that's why Guy Sensei said luck is a skill. But anyway, 30 seconds remain. They're just fighting for the ball in the air. It's ferocious right now. It's actually so intense that I'm having a little bit of, like, actually describing it as what it is that I'm seeing. Less than 10 seconds remaining, and look at that! Another goal for 13! This time Leo scores. I think he might have heard us saying that it was all just luck, so he kind of just drove the ball in there. That was a good goal. I just gotta say, that was really good. Sorry?
Yeah, that was a good skill. That was behind that one.
Yep. So
like
he's basically saying that he is both skilled. Oh my god! Zero scored 0 minutes 1 second on the clock. Oh man, I'm loving it. It's like these guys know what I like to see. That is great.
They've been running on luck this whole game.
Well, I mean, okay, we're now at 0 seconds, so the next time the ball touches the ground, that's it. And here we go. 13 is the winner. And whew, that's a lot.
Emotions here.
You're telling me I'm feeling a roller coaster of emotions myself. And hey, first of all, let's take a look at these stats. Same amount of shots for both teams.
I mean,
Good luck. Good work.
Looked really similar, and then 13 just riding everything on their luck this time. So
Look at all those saves, though.
Yeah.
I gotta say, that was an incredible match. I really liked watching it. EVG versus 13, the first match of Group D. If all the Group D teams are like this, we're in for some very exciting bouts of Rocket League, right? And 13 won 3-2. Oh, so overall, what is your analysis of the match, Yube? What are your thoughts?
Well, 13 had control over the first half, like the first matches, and then EVG showed them up. And around like the last deciding match, like EVG was not making any attacks for some reason, so 13 capitalized on most of it. And then there was a lot of luck here and there, but 13 made it really clear they're gonna win. So it was really nice to see it like a different game than like yesterday, because
they were all basically using the same formations and stuff, right? The same tactics.
Yeah, and this one was like really different. Like it was really unpredictable. So
Right. Well, I agree. It was definitely unpredictable because EVG was the one that won the first match, right? And then 13 won, and then it went back and forth, and that's just like it was really exciting, like it was very unpredictable. And as you said, it was very nice to see a team whose strategy was so different. And this time the strategy just basically seems to be attack, right? And the next match that we're going to be having tonight is going to be that versus JUICEJUICE, right? But before we get to that, I would just like to say once again that 13 performed really well, but I still think that they could use a little bit more teamwork and perhaps better rotations, right? What do you think, Yube? What is your take on what 13 needs to do?
Well, they
Or
need
EVG, perhaps. EVG as well.
Well, EVG, their whole formation and everything was good, but 13 had a lot of attack, and they, like, as a glass cannon, they did really good.
I see. Well, thanks a lot. Yeah, I've been just informed that we'll be now taking a 5-minute break, and we'll be back. The next match is going to be about 10:30, and we'll be talking a little bit more about this match as well as what's coming up next. So everybody, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again in 5 minutes after we go take a rest and come back.
No more patience when I'm feeling low. On vacation, my mind wants to go. Overthinking when I'm all alone. Out of focus from all the unknown. Yeah, you check for my vitals. Think I need revival. Broken down and fading. My heart keeps breaking. Caught up in the storm, but we're the survivors. Looking up at love in a little bit of darkness. Hold each other up when we're falling down. Never give it up because we are the fighters. Caught up in the storm, but we're the survivors. Looking up at love in a little bit of darkness. Hold each other up when we're falling down. Never give it up because we are the fighters. Underwater, swinging my fist. Tension rising, but no part of it. Nice to meet ya, been called a misfit. No need to fake it, we all got some shit. Yeah, you check for my vitals, think I need revival.
ರಾಜ್ಯ ಕುದಿ ರೀತಿ ರತ್ತಕುಗೆ ಬೇರು ಮಾಸಿಂಗ ನು ಕಂಡುತಕುಗ ವ್ಯಾಕಫಾ ದುವ್ವ ರಕ್ಕ ತೆರಿಕಂದಿ ಕಂಡುತಕುಗೆ ಮಿ ದಿರುಂ ಹೋದ ಕಂಡುಂ ಹೋದಿ ಕಂಡು ರೋದಿ
ಏರುಗೆ ರಾಹ ಮಾಂದು ಮಸ್ತಳು
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Dhiraagu Supersonic, brought to you by Glitch Gaming. Here joining us tonight is, once again, it's Mooney as the commentator and Yube as the analyst. And then there's me as the host. How have you guys been doing tonight? Basically, before we discuss the match, that really exciting match that just happened, I would like to mention that this is the second day of 20 days of Rocket League here in the Maldives. We are going to be choosing the undisputed champion of Rocket League in the Maldives after this tourney, and I feel like we've got some strong contenders tonight. Okay, Moonis, why don't you tell me just a little bit about how you feel before we discuss the details of the match? How you feel about what you saw?
Well, I think I mentioned the first night itself that I've always really liked seeing it when both teams stand equal chance to win, right? And when somebody comes from behind and equalizes and wins, I love that stuff, right? And I feel like that's peak sports drama, right? So seeing that in esports as well, it's just really, really exciting for me. So I'm really hyped and really happy about all of it, first of all, right? And secondly, what Yube was talking about in terms of strategies and formations and how 13 seemed to basically defy a lot of conventional thinking and still came out the winner, kind of made it very, how to say, interesting in a very cinematic way for me. I don't know if that's the right term.
What about you, Yube? What do you think? How did you feel?
Well, it was nice to see something different from the other games. It was really fun to watch. The whole game was unexpected. Like, one team would win and the other team would win. So you didn't really know how to predict who would win. So it was like a really interesting match to see in the end.
As you can see, the standings are, it was EVG with 2 games and then 13 with 3. Now, I've been taking notes the whole night. I promised you guys I would, right? I would like to talk about the first game. I feel like it was a match that showed us that, okay, 13's got this in the bag. You know, it just felt like they've got this, they can get there. There was a lot of really nice setups and everything by Nizo and Trezzo as well. We were also like sort of gauging who we were watching, right? And with the second match, I mean, first match in Zam did something that I feel like we need to be mentioning, which was a kickoff goal. And he didn't just do this once tonight, he did this twice, right?
He did, yeah. It is something that you do see in Rocket League occasionally, right? I wouldn't say that it is exactly considered to be like a super high level player or anything like that, but I do think that it is a very unexpected thing to do. And when it happens to you, you wouldn't want that to happen to you, like basically, right? But this same guy did it twice on the same night. So it just, once again, I think highlights how much 13 bases their whole strategy around attacking, right?
That's true.
I mean, it's exciting to see, right? It's very fun to watch. But once again, the one common thread through all of their matches last time, at least for me, was that they were great when they were attacking, but when they lose the ball and it's time to go to defend, they usually left scrambling, right? And even when they're attacking, it's not uncommon to see a lot of players crowding towards the same area and going for the same balls or the same shots. And there were a lot of comments, I think, on Yube's side as well about how some of the goals were very lucky, right? And they were lucky mostly because multiple people kept going for the same ball at the same time. That's where the luck came from. And I'm not sure whether that's really conducive to team play and long-term success, but that's kind of where my mind's at right now. What do you think, Yube?
Yeah, I agree with the whole everybody attacking part of it, because that way you don't have a solid defense, so every time you lose the ball, then it's just like really vulnerable. And it showed every game, and then except the last game where EVG, the scorer, was kind of not doing anything for the team. So, like, even though there were so many opportunities, 13 still won. So it was really nice to see different pace, different tactics. So.
Something funny I saw during the second match on the chat. Someone very wisely mentioned, "Please nerf Nizo." I think that's what happened over the
Nizo
time.
heard me say that Leo was the person to look out for, and he just wanted to kind of make me eat my words, and I did. I think Nizo played really well. Sorry, no, I don't think it was Nizo. I think it was Trezzo.
Trezzo.
Yeah, he
Trezzo.
played really well, I think. He's definitely a player to look out for.
Nice goal.
Yes, I think that he's definitely a player to look out for. And I also did really like Leo's play as well, as I mentioned before. I think that he's also going to be someone to look out for, at least in the tournament going forward, right? And overall, this was a lot of what I could have hoped for from an exciting Rocket League tournament match, right? It was two teams. They were very different in their strategies and their approaches. They were relatively evenly matched. And the match was as close as you can call it, right?
Yeah,
so
that's
that
true.
overall was the whole package. I mean, the only thing missing is a reverse sweep, but that I'm sure we'll see some soon.
I felt like one of the biggest things we should mention is how EVG had a lot of skill in rotation for attacking and defending. One way that was proven was like there was a few goals that they had shot with very good setup, and the best goal of the night for me was in the third match. It was the goal by Trezzo. There was a ball going from one half all the way to the other, didn't even hit the ground. Trezzo just bumps it up with the butt of his car, goes straight in, and that was a sort of a deflection goal. It was amazing to see that setup. What do you guys think?
Yeah, is it the one where he kind of like went up into the sky and just kind of turned his car?
Yep.
Yeah, that
The
was,
upside down, that is, I suppose, the Rocket League equivalent of overhead kick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's not just scoring, that's scoring while making your opponent look bad, right? And I think that's very stylish, that was very impressive, and I think that being said, though, it might be time for us to go for the next exciting match. It's going to be the second match from Group A. It is DHAH versus JUICEJUICE, right? And I'm assuming that DHAH is like an ironic name and they're actually really immortal, right? But JUICEJUICE, now there's nothing ironic about that. It's just the word juice twice, and it just shows how much they love it. And we all love juice, especially during Ramadan. Funny, right? But anyway, moving on from lame jokes like that, this is the second match of Group A, yeah? And we've already seen one match of Group A last night, so these guys have a really high bar for them to meet, right? And we've also seen the first match of this game, so I'm hoping that they will keep the standard that's been set in mind and kind of just try to show us some really good Rocket League. What about you, Yube?
well, in the next match, I've been told like to watch out for a certain player from JUICEJUICE, the team, as he's one of the best in the Rocket League community. So I'm excited to see who this person is and his level of skill. What do you guys think?
Yes, anonymous person, whoever you are, please show us your skills and make us fans. We're excited.
Yeah. This group is
Aksam,
like,
I would like you to kind of keep your eyes glued as well. See if you can spot anything that we don't.
Yeah, I'm seeing it on real time, which is why I can't be part of the commentary, right? Because of the latency, I'm like, oh my god, I would start screaming before you guys even see the goal.
Spoilers.
Exactly. All right, we've got JUICEJUICE, and that obviously it must be a word from the local language which we aren't exactly sure of. I mean, I'm not gonna speculate on such an amazing name such as that. The logo was pretty. I mean, JJ with JUICEJUICE as well, and I feel like we're gonna see some energetic gameplay again, because we just saw a match that was so evenly matched, like throughout, either by luck either by nerfing or any other reason whatsoever. But I'm hoping to see more of that later. I will catch you guys later. We are already running behind schedule because of how long those matches have gone, but we're gonna catch up with our time. Hopefully we're gonna see another 5 games in this match as well. So guys, both of you have fun. Let me know how it goes. I'll be watching it on the big screen here.
All right, thank you very much. And that leaves us to us, Yube. So this is. Let me just adjust my webcam there. All right. So this is gonna be that versus JUICEJUICE, right? And this is gonna be another match for Group A, right? And going forward, looking at the last match of Group A, which was last night, I think that they have a lot to live up to right now, both of these teams, because we saw a really dominant show of skill last night, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think, Yube? Do you have any expectations? Perhaps this named skilled player in the team, do you think they'll make a lot of difference, or do you think that the other team are gonna perhaps know this and mark that person and kind of shut them down?
Well, I feel like there are 2 teams are going in blind, and JUICEJUICE might take this as a sweep since I've been told he's a really great player. But you need to realize Rocket League's a team game, so you really can't say who's gonna win and who's gonna lose.
No room for one-man armies, right?
Yeah.
In any case, that being said, look at that. 5 minutes on the clock, we're ready to go. That versus JUICEJUICE. And we have JUICEJUICE immediately kicking off and just sending the ball deep into that side of the pitch. Swirly. Like that name. Trying to make something happen. Humas. I think so, yeah. Is that Skepper? Skepper. I'm gonna call you Skepper. Alright, Humas again. Humas? Humas. I'm gonna call it Humas. Yogurt. I think it's Raph, right? RQF. It kind of looks like Raph. Rough. Okay. I've been informed that it's pronounced rough. Alright, rough. Good to know. Skepert again. Both teams playing quite aggressively, but I don't think anybody's made that much of a headway yet.
I mean, JUICEJUICE is controlling the pace here.
And yet, they haven't scored. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? Rough again. Oh wait, no, it wasn't Rough. It was his teammate. Skepert. Sending the ball towards the JUICEJUICE side of the pitch, but it hit the board and it's now bouncing away. Classico XD. Nice name. Yogurt making an attempt on the goal, but not quite accurate. Deflected and cleared by the. And now JUICEJUICE sends it back again. Swirly now sending it forward, but JUICEJUICE intercepts it. Nice defending there by Classico. The ball still dangerously deep in the dot side of the pitch, but the defending is going on quite well. Nice attempt by Pumas, once again defended. They're really managing to hold the line here. Another attack and another defense. It's like ping pong, and it has to give. Yogurt scores! 3 minutes, 1 second on the clock, and JUICEJUICE had their first goal. A little bit different from what we saw from the last match, huh?
Yeah, something seems different, and I can't really put my finger on it.
So I'm still kind of struggling to predict who is this really exceptional Rocket League player that we're supposed to be seeing playing, because so far all of them seem really good. Classical.
Yeah. I hope to find out who this person is as the game goes.
Yes, if you are that mystery person, please do something amazing so we notice you. Skepper. Raph. Yogurt. Still Yogurt. Humas now going for the ball while that trying to clear it from side. 3 minutes, 20 seconds and counting. Yogurt trying to defend. JUICEJUICE trying to get the ball out of their way. They have 1 goal ahead of which can still make a big difference early on in the game, especially considering how difficult it is to score. Perhaps they could just play defensively now and waste a little bit of time, but it doesn't look like that's what they want to do. And that definitely are not letting them take it easy. Swirly now making an attack, but he wasn't able to nail it that time. Another attack being mounted by JUICEJUICE against that side of the pitch. Pumas challenged by that Skeppert. These guys are really going at it. Oh, another dangerous attempt. Ruff again going for the ball, and it was JUICEJUICE, his teammate that managed to reach it that time. Pumas trying to defend the ball from the air. I think he succeeded in killing its momentum and sending it back towards that side of the pitch. And another attack mounted, another defense by that. These guys are really good at defending.
It's like the opposite of last game, where that is really good at defense, and attacks like not as good.
Yeah, you're actually right. 1 minute remains. JUICEJUICE currently has the lead. Swirly. These guys, as you said, seem to be really good at defending, but their attacks could leave a lot to be desired. Swirly once again sending the ball towards the goal, trying to create some opportunities here. Ball high in the air near the goal of the JUICEJUICE side of the pitch. Yogurt with the defense there. Pumas now trying to clear the ball, and does he succeed? I think he does. Yep, there we go. And now he's near the goal of that with 30 seconds remaining on the clock. That still has the opportunity to equalize. It could go either way. Skeppert.
First match with such a low scoring.
It's interesting, isn't it? I think this might have been the lowest first match score we've seen so far. And I think it kind of speaks to how evenly matched. And look at that. JUICEJUICE scores again. It was Pumas this time.
It was a nice
Wow,
start.
what? I agree. Nicely done. With about 9 seconds on the clock, these guys are kicking off once again. I think this is it for at least for this match. I don't know if they can actually catch up. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, there we go. JUICEJUICE wins the first one. That was pretty cool. What are your thoughts on what you just saw, Yube?
I mean, I thought like there would be a bigger difference in JUICEJUICE, but like both teams are like really equal, and has a huge like defense. Like it's one of the best I've seen in the tournament so far. What do you think?
I agree. And looking at the stats, Raf made 5 attempts on the goal alone, and that's really amazing. The next match is about to begin in a little while. That needs to win this one to make sure that the gap between JUICEJUICE and themselves don't grow wider, right? At the same time, if JUICEJUICE wins this next one, it takes them one step closer towards winning the entire game, right? And if last match's performance was anything to judge by, I think that this might once again be a really evenly tied, really intense match. So I'm looking forward to seeing what both teams bring. But because I have a thing for the underdog, I want that to kind of like, turn things around, win this one. What about you, Yube? What are your thoughts, and what do you think is going to happen this time around? What do they need to change to really come out on top?
Well, they need to try to create more opportunities to score, so you'll see something different. Because if they get good at attacking and defense, they'll be one of the strongest teams out.
I agree. I absolutely agree. And we have Kickoff, by the way. And both teams are going at it once again. Oh, Swirly tried to get the ball, but I think he got deflected. Yogurt sending the ball towards the that side. The side of the pitch. Now the ball is back again on the dust side of the pitch, but I think it was clear just now. It's on the JUICEJUICE side. Could this be something happening? All right. Another dangerous attack on the JUICEJUICE goal there. Score still stands at 0-0. Skipper. It's still Skipper, but JUICEJUICE making it hard for him to get anything going. It was Humus just now. Skipper.
It's like things are not happening, but I told you to have one of the best players. So I'm expecting some good stuff.
Yeah, where is this mystery player? Are you sure that this rumor is correct?
Hey, I was just told.
Oh, near miss. Look at that. That could, and I spoke too soon. Humus scores for JUICEJUICE. Take a look at that. The ball was just bouncing there. He came all the way from the back and just passed 2 defenders. That's amazing. 3 minutes, 32 seconds on the clock, and we have kickoff once again. Alright, Yogurt, near miss there. I think he went towards it really fast, but I don't think he connected the way that he wanted to. That, stealing the ball away from JUICEJUICE, but it was a deflection. Skepert now going for the ball, but I don't think he can quite reach it. Oh, could this be an opportunity? No, he's there to defend, but he could not. JUICEJUICE scores again. 3 minutes, 7 seconds. It was Yogurt's goal this time. Take a look at that.
It was a nice setup from his teammate, like from the wall. So easy stuff.
Definitely. And now we have kickoff once again. JUICEJUICE sending it over to the that side of the pitch. I wonder if we're gonna see an easy win for JUICEJUICE this time around. I wonder if we might see a sweep. Wouldn't that be something? Yogurt going for the ball.
I would say, even though they win, this is not an easy match for them. Because that is really put in a lot of effort not to get the ball there.
Definitely. Oh, look at that. JUICEJUICE scores again. This time it's Raph. How did he do it? There's how. Nice. Right place, right time. That opening just opened up and he just tucked it in. That was pretty awesome. Kickoff once again. Raph. Oh, near miss there for Raph. Humus now. Demoed 2 cars, but still could not make something happen. Yogurt. 3 minutes, 33 seconds and counting, and it is very much JUICEJUICE's game. What is happening to DHAH? Are they finally succumbing to the, the reputation created by their name? I'm pretty sure it's just a name though, but anyway, near miss there for DHAH. Great opportunity, but I don't think they were able to capitalize on it. Nicely defended by JUICEJUICE. Once again, the ball very much on the blue side of the pitch, on that team's side. JUICEJUICE are basically controlling the pace of the game very much, and they're both good at attacking and defending, leaving the other team kind of stuck in a deadlock. Oh, I spoke too soon. Classico scores for DHAH. That is awesome. 1 minute and just 1.5 minutes plus remain on the clock, and we have another goal, this time by DHAH. Could this be the comeback we're looking for? What do you think, Yuga?
That was a different type of goal where like he hit the wall, like the ceiling, and he was waiting for it to drop, and then he himself scored. So really nice skill all that.
Calculated, slow, and meticulous. Maybe that's what these guys need, to not panic and keep cool heads while they just focus on catching up. They just have 1 minute 20 seconds and counting remaining, and I wouldn't say it's impossible. So I'm kind of interested to see how they're able to turn this around, if at all they can. Once like I mentioned before, this particular match is really important for DHAH because it'll help them equalize and prevent JUICEJUICE from getting that much closer to winning the entire game, right? Anyway, less than a minute now on the clock, and they have to score 2 goals. And they do it, I don't know, I mean, I've seen stuff like that happen, but it's not gonna be easy if JUICEJUICE have anything to say about it. Raph. Swirly. Skepper. Skill Skepper. 30 seconds remaining. Oh, look at that! Yogurt scores! My goodness. Fourth goal for JUICEJUICE.
Yeah, they made the gap so big. I don't think that can come back from that.
3 goals in 21 seconds? No problem. No, I'm kidding. I don't think it's very feasible or possible, but I would like to think that they put up a really good fight. That you guys are doing really well, and I hope that you are able to win the next one and stay in the game. But for now, Oh, what? They just scored again. My goodness. That scored their second goal, almost as if to say, hey, we're not defeated yet. You may win the battle, but we will win the war. It seems to be what they're saying. But anyway, JUICEJUICE now has 4 goals, but Dung has 2 and 7 seconds. 2 goals in 7 seconds? Oh, that was nearly a goal. Kickoff. That would have been crazy. But hey, winner JUICEJUICE, and that is it. JUICEJUICE now have 2 wins, and if they win the next one, they win the game. Take a look at the statistics here. You see that JUICEJUICE are extremely aggressive here.
Yeah, they made
What are your
12
thoughts?
Yeah, they made 12 shots onto the goal, and then that was really good with their defense the whole time. So I'm surprised we didn't see 12 goals, because like all the aerials were nice and the setup was great. So yeah, that's what I think of this one.
I think that that was a really brilliant match, yeah, and I think that the next game, which could possibly be the last game, the last match of this game is about to start up. That versus JUICEJUICE. That's what we're seeing right now, right? And so far we have 2 wins for JUICEJUICE and no wins for DHAH. And that kind of puts a lot of pressure on DHAH, because if JUICEJUICE take this one, they take the entire game, right? So if DHAH wants to remain competitive, they're gonna have to win this one no matter what. And so I gotta ask you, Yube, based on what you know about the game, what do you think that DHAH now needs in order to turn things around?
I feel like they're playing too passively and letting JUICEJUICE control the pace for a long time.
Sorry, the volume's a little bit.
I feel like JUICEJUICE is having too much control of the pace, and is just letting that happen. They're not creating opportunity for them. So,
They're basically just still all the way on defense, yeah?
yeah, so which is not really working.
But you know, if you want to score, you gotta attack.
Yeah. I mean,
And
this
look
is
at
the opposite from 13's team, who had a huge offense but a weak defense. So this is...
Oh, look at that! That managed to score for the first time this time around. 4.5 minutes just over, and they managed to send their first goal in. That was Skeppert. What do you think, Yube? Nice goal, right?
Yeah.
These guys, when they score, they seem to score some really nice-looking, interesting goals, which I'm very appreciative of.
Yeah, it's like they take time to calculate and then see a nice shot and then just take it.
I think that, like, maybe that's the thing, right? Maybe these guys need a little time to think, to calm down and to kind of center themselves or whatever, right? Maybe that's what makes their defense really good as well. What do you think?
Yeah, I feel like they are too nervous to take chances here, because that would mean their defense has a huge gap. JUICEJUICE always capitalizes on any flaw they have, so they would obviously go for the defense. But if they start taking shots, maybe it's all JUICEJUICE. I would like to see a sweep, but also at the same time I would like to see them have a good chance.
I definitely agree with you there. I'm more a person who likes to see even matches, right? Because I think that it kind of shows off a very different kind of skill level, right? When both the teams are equally matched, rather than one side dominates and the other side just basically gets folded, right? So me personally, I would like to see that kind of come back from this and show us that, when they are calm and cool and considered, they're actually able to really pull it off, right? And so far, Dung has managed to maintain the lead that they've gotten. And I spoke too soon. Juice scored. Yogurt scores. Wow. These guys just love to make us look bad. All right. Nice setup there by his teammate, and Yogurt just sends it into the goal. The hard-won lead for Duck has now disappeared. What are they going to do next? Only time will tell, and with the kickoff, the ball once again back on the Juice side of the pitch. Duck now trying to fight off against two defenders. Skeppert, Classico now defending. Raph now going towards the ball. Will he make it? Oh, it was Yogurt who made it first. The ball now back on the Juice side of things, but it's been cleared away. Could this be another opportunity for Juice? Oh, nice near miss and good defending by Swirly. And he's trying to set up an attack, but Juice is ready with the defense. Classico now, but the ball cleared away. And now it's all the way back on the Duck side. Nice attack there by Humus, but deflected away by defense without any issue. Yogurt. Raph. Yogurt. Classico now going towards the ball, maybe trying to make something happen, but no. The momentum of the Juice side of the pitch is way too strong. Yogurt.
Yeah, I'm surprised Juice has most of the pace on that side, but that shots are really good.
Which again might just be like a testament to how good the defense of Duck is. And anyway, we have about 1 minute 10 seconds and counting, and we're still seeing very tense. Oh, look at that! Juice scores their second goal. Yogurt scores again. Let's take a look at that replay. An opportunity created by his teammate. Yogurt was right there at the right time to just take full advantage of it.
And it is like really nice to see. Every time he gets the ball like, in front of the goal, so you can always expect him to be there if the ball's in there.
Yeah, I think so as well. And 1 minute remains for that. This is so sad. They got the lead in the beginning, but it seems like the entire game is just slipping away from them right now. Yogurt once again creating a dangerous opportunity. What are they going to do? Oh, nice attempt at the goal, but I don't think it was quite accurate enough. Another opportunity being created here by Da. And, oh, hits the backboard again and again. Two near misses. Oh, poor team. 30 seconds remaining. They're just scrambling, rushing, trying to do anything right now to make sure that they're able to score. Oh, another attempt on the that goal by Juice. These guys are just slamming it, right? 10 seconds remain for them to equalize, or 10 seconds remain until that lose the game, unfortunately. 3, 2, 1, and I think this is it. Look at that. The winner is Juice. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. That was a perfect sweep.
Yeah, it looked like Juice had a lot of shots, and that had a surprisingly good defense all throughout the whole series. So Juice, even though they won with a huge sweep, it was really hard for them to win.
Yeah, take a look at some of the statistics here, right? Look at all those shots that they made, but still, overall, I would say that was a really interesting, very different match from what we just saw, right? And I think that after the match, we will be taking a little bit of a break once again and join you guys with the next one, right? So, everybody, thanks for tuning in, and we'll us in the match and all the cool stuff that we saw in it, especially with our host. I'm sure that he's excited to talk to us about the sheer insanity of what we just saw, right? And I'm really looking forward to it as well. Once again, to remind you, you are watching / listening to Dhiraagu Supersonic, and it's by Glitch Gaming, right? So see you again with the next match, which is going to be Profits Elite versus STRM, which is a match from Group B, right? It's going to be the last match of the night, and that again puts it in a unique position. So hopefully we'll see some amazing play, some amazing tactics, and some amazing turnarounds. And we might be one step closer to seeing who the reigning champion of Rocket League in the Maldives is, right? So with that being said, if the technical team is ready, I think we're ready to go for a bit of a break.
You wanna know my feelings every time I look in your eyes. Baby, I can feel your energy, it's making me realize everything we've been through makes us strong enough. You and I, everything we've been through makes us strong enough. You and I.
pizzata buona buona pizza buona visnata non c'è hene pizza cagna pizza buona pizzata buona buona pizza buona visnata non c'è hene pizza cagna pizza buona rahamire hum gamu dudalla iraloi bebe hitu go fadda banta taza kam go kurala delivery nikan avas bulala ine sume sume noe haten noe ei male tine fe noe haten noe ulu male pizzata buona buona pizza buona.
Welcome back, guys, to Dhiraagu Supersonic, brought to you by Glitch Gaming. Technical team, I am having a little bit of an echo through your mic. All right, sorry, guys, because if I can hear myself, I get a little nervous. Welcome back. I've got Bonus on commentary and Juve on analyst. And tonight we saw the first match where we had a little bit of a surprise. We had 5 games in that match. And then in the second one, we expected something along those lines because we're seeing these really talented teams coming out. But then we had just a sweep, a full sweep, is like basically of 3 matches taken by the second game, right? So basically, what do you guys think of those matches so far?
Because it's a lot of technical stuff, I'm gonna let you start with this one, and then I'll give my opinion as well. So how about you give us a little bit of what you're thinking?
What I think was like, no team was exactly dominating, so we weren't sure like who's gonna win. Like there was no predictability, but JUICEJUICE always controlled the pace, and it looked like Duck had no attack whatsoever. So obviously they weren't gonna score that well. So JUICEJUICE won 3 games very slowly every time. And in the last game, they made a lot of opportunities and got a lot of shots in. So that's pretty much what I think happened tonight.
And on my side, I'm just kind of like surprised / delighted that we've seen a team that's all about the attack, and now we've seen a team that's all about the defense, right? So maybe striking that healthy middle might be what works best. But still, they did not make it easy for JUICEJUICE to grab this perfect sweep, right? See, I think that what we are basically seeing now is that where Duck is really good at defense, they're not really able to score, so they were unable to win any of the matches. But JUICEJUICE, they did have a really good offense as well, so they were able to kind of take the lead or come back from behind and, you know, create a significant lead and just grab the match every time, win the match every time, right?
Yeah, a few highlights about tonight for the second match of tonight. Firstly, I would like to mention that Yogi is the last tourney's MVP as well, and he did justice to that name tonight. He really did. I saw aerials that were so fast nobody seemed to be able to catch him. It was just one time in the third match. We
definitely could not follow it like with our mouths as well.
There was one shot on the third game where it looked like a surefire goal by him, but someone just like knocked him out of the sky. And I think they had finally caught on to the fact that this guy, once he's airborne, he's ace combat. He's gone. He's gonna knock it right out of the park. And with the first match, we noticed that the second goal, I think there were, like, if we're gonna count goals, there really wasn't much, right?
That's another interesting thing, right? like the results, if you look at it from just strictly the surface level, it's a perfect sweep, right? Which basically implies that Juice was far superior to that. But if you really go into each individual game, you realize that this perfect sweep was really hard won.
Yeah, it
Very
was.
few goals and a lot of time between each goals spent attacking, defending. You know, like it was a very slow and grindy sort of match, you know.
Another
But
highlight.
in an interesting way. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I was about to say, like, there was another highlight I'd like mention. Ruff did something really interesting in the second match. He had a really amazing fake out for the third goal. Like, you could see the defensive team just trying to, like, basically line themselves up with whichever direction he would be shooting or would be giving his second touch. But he did a fake out and the ball just slowly, well, I say slowly, but that's because I saw it slow in the replay. Just went straight in because the trajectory was perfect and that fake out was very well done. It's like these split-second decisions that people make in the middle of the match as the match is going on that really defines skill levels, right?
Yes, I think that a lot of when it comes to high-level play, especially when it comes to a fast-paced, speed-based game like this, right? Part of it is muscle memory, but there's also a part of it where you really have to make snap judgments with like less than a second to consider, right? So, and that is against human opponents who are also doing the same to you, which is one of the challenges of the tournament. I mean, obviously, playing against other teams, playing in public where other people can see you is nerve-wracking in and of itself. But the fact that you're no longer taking on bots or your friends, just the fact that there are other people who are about as hungry as you to win this, kind of makes it so that you can't just get away with the same strategies, that you really have to bring a high level of kind of focus and teamwork and something into the game to do well, right? And that I'm really impressed, to be honest. Even though Juice did win, I feel like Dunk impressed me a lot more because what they do really well. And even though they lost, they didn't lose easy. And there's, to me, a lot of honor in that. I don't know, I kind of like that.
All right, so we've got like what happened earlier with our stream tonight is we've been having a few technical difficulties. So we're gonna have to cut this part of the segment short as well. Right now, we're about to jump into the next match. Who is it between?
All right, as I mentioned before, this next match is between PROFATS Elite and STRM, right?
How would
Once
you
again,
pronounce that?
I mean, is that stream or something?
STRM.
STRM, is it like
Stream-
Strum or Stream or Storm? So let's see if they can take this match by storm.
I thought it was Stream, to be honest, because video games, right? But it could be Strum for all we know. Or
All right.
Storm, really.
Yeah. Okay, I'm expecting to see something different in this match as well because tonight we saw a really close match with 5 games played. Suddenly we saw a perfect sweep. What are we going to see now? Are we going to see a draw somewhere where they have to go into overtime? I really hope so. I'm hoping to see a little bit of aerial combat as well with some demolition happening up there. I mean, that is possible.
Definitely. Now that you mentioned overtime, I'm gonna agree with you there, right? As exciting as these matches are, as the clock counts down, it becomes like 5 to 10 times more exciting when the next goal is gonna determine the winner. Everybody just gets this frenetic energy in them, so that's something that I'm really looking forward to see as well. And also, I've been informed that STRM is actually Storm. So apologies there for messing up your name, but now that I know, I know. And so it's PROFATS Elite versus Storm.
Alright guys, I will be catching you guys later. Like I said, I'll be taking my notes here. We've just got a few more minutes until the next match. You both have fun, and Storm, I have actually got my eye on you this time. Good luck guys.
Alright, Yube.
Yeah, what's up?
This means that the next match is about to begin. You and me, we're gonna have to see what PROFATS Elite brings to the table and what Storm brings in response, right? And we've now seen a very even match in from today's matches, EVG versus 13. We've also seen something that looks on the surface level one-sided, but also quite evenly matched, right? Even though it was a perfect sweep, it was a very hard one. What are your expectations for this one going in? And what do you think the two teams here should actually take away from what they've seen before tonight?
Well, PROFATS is like more of a veteran team, so I'm looking at more of a domination from their side. But Storm could, take them by storm. So not sure how things gonna plan out.
I see. I think we're just about to have kickoff, so we'll be switching over in just a minute. If they haven't switched over already, it's probably because of some technical issues. So I'll once again remind everybody that they are watching/listening to Dhiraagu Supersonic by Glitch Gaming, and here we go. The game's begun. PROFATS Elite versus Storm. All right. And so far, no one scored, but the ball seems to be on the PROFATS Elite side. JUICEJUICE is one of the members of Storm there. Interesting name. Chili sauce for PROFATS. I love chili sauce. The name, I mean. There's King of Likes. Usopp. Oh my god. PROFATS Elite has a player named Usopp. Good job, Usopp. You're really moving up in life. There's, I think, was it Asao? Oh, was it Astro? Oh, yeah, I think that was Astro. If the audience is wondering why we're having a little trouble pronouncing these names, it's not that we can't read English. It's just that, the stream is a little bit blurry, but I'm sure that we'll pick up soon. But hey, the game is exciting. The score is 0-0. The clock is ticking, and we're still going. Astro now making a dangerous attempt there at the PROFATS Elite goal. Storm kind of really playing aggressively here. So what do you think so far, based on what you've seen, Yubet, from both of these teams?
PROFATS have a good understanding of the game, and Storm, I don't really know what to say yet, and okay, they scored.
Hey, look at that! I ain't scored! While we were talking about what Storm's all about, they've already scored. That was a nice one. Created an opportunity for his teammate. There was somebody there to knock the ball in. That is bread and butter. Right? Like, that is the basics of teamwork, and I really like seeing it. Oh, another dangerous attempt on PROFATS Elite side of the pitch. Is this SYZY? CZ? I don't know. But anyway, Storm scores again. This time it's Astro. Love the name, by the way. And also love that goal. Your teammate bounced it off the wall, and there you were, ready to knock it in. What do you think, Yubin?
Well, Storm is surprisingly unexpected, like whatever the performance they're showing. So I'm just at a loss of words for this one.
Looks like this might be the one-sided game, right? Despite how difficult it's been for the other teams to win, this might look like Storm's game. But on the other hand, PROFATS Elite might still just kind of be feeling the other team out, trying to exhaust them to see what it is that they're really about.
Oh, it's a really close one.
Oh, so many close attempts on the goal here. The score remains at 2-0. Oh, look at that! Storm scores again. I ain't with his second goal. Wow, let's take a look at the replay there. Don't know if they intended it to be that way, but that was a pretty nice goal with two members of the team.
I didn't really see that one, but
Storm's really, no pun intended. No, totally pun intended. Kicking up a storm.
Yeah.
This is pretty good. I think that they're kind of living up to what we saw from Group B yesterday.
Do you think it's gonna be a sweep this time as well, maybe?
If this match is anything to go by, it looks like PROFATS Elite have a long way to go before they can actually stop Storm's advance. So perhaps a sweep is in the works, or maybe PROFATS Elite is kind of like oh, and they score! We spoke too soon, and it was my guy Usopp that did it. Well done, Usopp. Look at that. He just tipped it with his the tip of his car. Yeah, there you go. And now we have kickoff. 1 minute 53 seconds on the clock. Here we go. And Storm just sends the ball flying into the ProFats elite side of the pitch.
You know, I feel like Profats might make a comeback, but Storm seems really dominating in this one.
Absolutely. Storm doesn't seem to be like there and letting up at all. These guys seem very serious about winning, and they're playing very aggressively. What do you think about their tactics so far? What do you think about what you've seen?
Well, it's pretty cut and dry whatever they're doing. It's like they pass the ball, they give pressure, and then they try to score. And Profats have like no other choice but to defend. So they can't really make opportunities to, you know, get goals. It's really interesting to see how they're doing it. It's like different, like all the games tonight have been really different.
They're basically cornering Profats into a defensive position. Oh, look at that! CZ scores! That is the fourth goal for Storm. That is awesome. And wow, this is a brutal thrashing right now. I wonder if Profats Elite are kind of panicking right now. I wonder if they're just letting this one go. Less than a minute remain, and I don't think they're looking to equalize either, so I'm just gonna see whether Storm can score another goal. They certainly have the time to do it. Astro again. Oh, near miss there, but nice defending by Profats Elite. They're both going at it. Usopp trying to defend, get the ball away as soon as possible. Astro now, 30 seconds remaining. Ball bouncing towards the goal. Nicely deflected by the defender there. And it's easy. I ain't. The ball is just flying wildly from side to side, but it's definitely headed towards... Oh, look at that! 10 seconds on the clock and CZ scores again! 5-1 Storm. That is awesome. Profats Elite currently have only 1 goal and 10 seconds to score 4 more goals. So like I said, I don't think they can equalize. But let's see if 10 seconds is enough for Storm to score once more. I8 now trying to create an opportunity. Oh, time is just about to run out. Oh, the ball's still alive. My goodness. Oh, winner is Storm. That was amazing. Okay, so you gotta tell me what you thought about that one. Like, look at those stats. Look at those stats.
What can I say? Storm, they had like 15 shots on Profats side. They gave him no chance to fight back or anything. They were on the defense the whole time. And Storm's just saying that they're going to take this by a sweep really easily.
Well, that's what the first match certainly seems to imply. It doesn't seem like Profats Elite were able to keep up at all. This was domination, just like what we saw last night. So the second match of the game is going to be starting real soon, right? So we will be seeing Storm take on Profats Elite once again, and I think these guys really need something special on their side to change things up and kind of still manage to stand a fighting chance to remain in the game, right? So I don't know, seeing the way that Storm was basically dominating over Profats, I'm wondering whether they still stand a chance. But that does not mean that they should give up now, because they still have this great opportunity to turn things around. So I think that we might still see some exciting play from both sides. I hope that Storm doesn't thrash them too bad, though. I was saying, Yube, what do you think that Profats Elite now need to do to deal with Storm and their relentless advance?
I feel like they're getting a bit nervous, and they are not like... They don't really have an objective here. So they need to change it up, try new things, and try to stop Storm's attack every time. Like, you let them set up, it's just gonna go in.
I can definitely see that. The ball this time spent the first part of the match in Storm's side of the pitch, which is quite interesting. But now it's returning to the ProFats Elite side. Pressure's rising. Oh, look at that! Usopp, my guy, he scores! First goal of this match. 4 minutes 31 seconds and Usopp scores. Nicely done. And from a long range too, which is just doubly amusing. Alright, here we go. Kickoff once again. 4 minutes 21 seconds on the clock. Let's go. Astro. CZ. Making another attempt on the ProFats Elite goal. These guys are in trouble. They have a 1-0 lead right now, but how long can that last? Because Storm proved that they were relentless last time around. Astro. Oh, there was a demolition just now. CZ now going for the ball, but it was his teammate who got to it first. And oh! Oh, such a near miss there for Storm. That could have been the equalizer. ProFats Elite are just not letting it through. CZ now coming towards the ball once again, trying to create an opportunity for his team, but the defenders clear the ball. Oh, it's back again. Oh, this is just aggressive, high-level play. I'm just seeing a lot of, a lot of back and forth. Neither team really giving way to each other. CZ again. Oh, could this be a goal? And he scores the equalizer. 3 minutes 13 seconds on the clock, and Storm scores the equalizer. The pressure is on ProFats Elite once again. Now they gotta score once again to create a lead and just hold on to it desperately. Otherwise, they may not stand a chance in this game. Here we go, kickoff. Storm's ball once again. Sorry?
I feel like Storm has been like relentlessly attacking, and ProFats have been on the defense for like the last 2 minutes.
Very much so, and just to prove you right, you just see this really relentless set of attacks that just not only just, weathered the defense, but totally went right through it as well. That was some show of force. And now the gap is widened. Storm have the advantage once again, putting the pressure back on ProFats Elite.
Oh, it's a nice dribble.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, another goal by Storm.
Oh, wow. Another by Storm. Take a look at that replay. Passed by his teammate and just nicely sent it to the goal. Astro, that is awesome. 2 minutes 50 seconds on the clock, and we're still going. Kickoff by ProFats Elite. Sending the ball dangerously close to Storm's goal, but I don't think the defender was quite having it there. And nice attempt by I8. King likes now for ProFats Elite. Astro. Oh, that was a nice attempt at the Storm goal, but I don't think that was quite enough to get something going. Ball now heading once again towards the ProFats side. It was intercepted by a member of the ProFats team before CZ could get to it.
Could it be another goal by Storm?
Very, very likely. I mean, look at the score. These guys are just dominating. But despite the fact that ProFats Elite have put up a really good fight, it seems like their chances of winning are slipping away.
Yeah, it looks like
slowly but surely.
They're back with the pace. Like, they had trouble very early, but then ProFats was like cornered into the goal. Like, there had to be 2 people on the goal for like 2 minutes. Because,
oh, look at that. Demolition near. And look at that. Usopp scores. Nicely done, my guy. And he basically just, I think he got demoed just now, right? But the ball was already
he got demoed before the ball went in.
Taken one for the team, and it is ProFats Elite's ball after the kickoff. It is CZ passing it off to his teammate, trying to create an opportunity. The ball now in the air. I wonder what they're planning to do. King likes watches as his teammate tries to take the ball forward. They're trying to set something up. Astro just blocks it, but ProFats Elite is there to keep nudging it forward. They're not letting the ball go very far. It's very much firmly stuck in the Storm side of the pitch, but oh my goodness, what kind of a goal was that? That was a goal by Astro. Let's take a look at the replay. I don't think this is a goal that they intended. They left their backside wide open, and despite Usopp rushing to help, it was too late.
I mean, so many unexpected demos happening, so I guess both teams are like surprised as to where the ball's going.
Very much so. 1 minute remaining, and ProFats Elite have 2 goals while Storm has 4. And it could still go either way. But I think that Storm are starting to get their groove back, get their control back. And they're overall looking to be playing a much more solid game. Astro. Usopp rushing to the defense. 30 seconds remain. I don't think it's possible to score 2 goals so soon. Another attack. Oh, look at that. Another goal for Storm. That was very nicely done. But I consider that to be just hammering and hammering and hammering until the defense breaks, and it broke.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting ready to call this one for Storm. What do you think?
Storm, like, their performance isn't going down anyways, so it's pretty good. And then their attacks are like relentless, and then ProFats really can't do anything except stay in goal. And then they have one attacker, but he doesn't get any setup for it, so you know, that's why.
Less than 10 seconds. I think it's time to call it. Storm is going to be the one who wins this one. I only want to see whether they can score before the time runs out, and they can't. But hey, that's cool. They still did an amazing job. Well done, Storm. Astro, Sizzy, and I Ain't. Look at those stats again. 8 shots on target. What? So many assists as well. These guys are really all over the place. And now we're at a really...
15 shots last time, 12 shots this time. So their performance is still great. And ProFats, they're slowly getting better, but it's not doing so well for them.
Dominating. That's what they're doing. They're definitely dominating. And hey... At that critical juncture again, Storm, all they need to do is win just once more, and they will be able to win this entire thing, right? But at the same time, ProFats Elite, if they are able to stop them from winning here, they still stand a chance to win the win overall, right? So this is once again very critical juncture. So the pressure is extremely high. So let's talk about ProFats Elite for a little bit, right? What do you think that they need to focus on, or they need to do in order to improve their situation right now?
Honestly, they need to try to get position of the ball mostly. They don't really have anything to do except defend, because the attackers, like, every time they get an opportunity, they hammer it in. So they really just need to get control of the ball. Other than that, they can't really do much.
I see. Hey, look at that. We have 5 minutes on the clock, both teams on both sides, and we are kicking things off. And Storm gets the first touch. Astro now sending it towards the ball, towards the goal, but it was nicely defended by ProFats Elite. They're trying to clear the ball, but nope. Storm is still putting a lot of pressure on them. Oh, could this be it? The first goal! Look at that. Just the match had just barely begun, and already we have our first goal by Storm. ProFats Elite, you guys are definitely officially in trouble. You need that equalizer, and you needed it yesterday. Alright, here we go. Kickoff once again, and unexpected demolition. What is going on? I Ain't scored! That is amazing! Storm scores their second goal. Look at that. So many cars completely gone, and the defender just rushing forward desperately, while I Ain't just manages to nudge it into the goal. Beautiful. Love it. That is just amazing. Tactics. We love it. We love to see it. Alright, kickoff once again. 4 minutes, 34 seconds and counting. Another goal attempt. By Storm. Deflected by ProFats Elite. That was a nice demolition there. King of Lights.
We're seeing a lot of demolitions from ProFats side. I think it's a tactic to counter them, but it's not really working out.
it is a perfectly valid tactic, of course, as you previously said. It's just that perhaps they're not able to keep up with them, yeah? But overall, we're seeing Storm just really, really go for it. Chili sauce. Ball raining down. Oh, near miss there for PROFATS Elite. That could have been a goal. Another near miss, but this time it was nicely defended by the Storm side of the pitch. These guys are really paying attention to every part of the pitch so that nobody is left, or no part is left undefended. Astro. Now sending the ball towards the PROFATS Elite side. It's IA trying to set things up for his teammates, perhaps? Nope, it goes all the way back to the defender. CZ now trying to clear the ball. And he succeeds. Chili sauce now. Oh, look at that! Storm scores again. It's CZ. That was very nicely done. What do you think, Yuben?
The setup was nice, and honestly, Storm's attack has been just great throughout the whole series, so not something surprising, I guess. And
you're absolutely correct. We're seeing some really good plays from here. These guys are very, very good at it, I think, playing. Oh, another near miss. Relentless attacks on the PROFATS Elite side of the pitch. Storm is just going at it unrelentingly. CZ again attacking towards the goal, trying to create an opportunity. Deflections, deflecting the deflection, like countering and countering the counter. There's a lot going on. Ball headed towards the Storm side before it was once again sent towards the PROFATS Elite side. Oh, look at that! Astro, I think that would have been a bit of an own goal, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh no, it wasn't.
He demoed the defender and then he dribbled the ball in.
That is just crafty. I love it. These guys are on fire right now.
They're using the demo tactic on PROFATS.
Yeah, it's like, hey, we can do it too, Nice attempt there by PROFATS on the Storm side of the pitch, but ball's back again. Chili sauce now. King Alike's trying to defend, but I don't think he quite made the contact he wanted to. Ball once again heads towards the goal. Oh, near miss! Another attempt and another attempt. Those were just lucky. PROFATS Elite was just lucky that those did not go in. Astro received by his teammate, but I think he missed that one. Chili sauce trying to send the ball to the Storm side of the pitch. The defender now attempting to clear. King Alike. King Alike's again. Not sure his accuracy was exactly where he intended to be. CZ. Oh, near miss. That could have been a nice goal.
It could have been a goal, but they both went for the ball.
Indeed, both of them committed. Chili sauce now with the demos. CZ. But I think he was just a little bit too slow. Waiting for the ball. And he sends it bouncing towards the other side. The ball's still very much firmly on the PROFATS Elite side. Oh, another near miss. One minute remaining. What do you think, Yuba? I feel like once again it's Storm's game.
Yeah, it's just the same thing happening over and over. Like PROFATS defending and Storm is hammering in another ball by them.
Whoa, look at that, Astro. What are you doing? That is amazing. Come on, PROFATS Elite. You guys gonna let them walk all over you like this? It's probably too late now. You got less than a minute left. I don't know how you're gonna turn this around. Best of luck, my guys. Alright, kickoff once again. Let's go. Come on, score at least. Sorry?
Matches. They still have time to come back, regroup, make better.
For sure, absolutely. I completely agree with you. I want them to see this as kind of like a learning experience, right? Oh! Astro scores! That was wild. The ball just bounced inside the goal a little bit before somebody managed to nudge it in. That was just the nail in the coffin, metaphorically speaking. What is even the score right now? Am I right? 27 seconds on the clock, and here we go. I would like to see PROFATS Elite score at least one goal, as a way to say, hey, still kicking. But I don't think it's gonna happen. Less than 20 seconds, less than 15 seconds actually. And, oh, near miss. Less than 10 seconds. Usopp now. Nice defending there by Usopp. Hey, until the last second drops, right? Oh my goodness. That could have been a goal by PROFATS Elite if they had 1 second more, right? But unfortunately, it was not to be. Look at that. Storm wins this one in a perfect sweep, and this time it was dominance, right?
Yeah, it looks like they had the same amount of shots as the last game and the other game. It's just straight up domination every time. So it repeated 3 games throughout, so they didn't really have a chance to win. It was kind of sad to see, but it was nice to see and sweep once again. What do you think, Moonit?
I like I liked it, all right, and I liked it mostly relative to what we actually saw before, right? So the way I see it, we've seen 3 very different levels of Rocket League play tonight. 3 very different styles of strategies, meeting tactics, going up against each other, and we've seen 3 very different outcomes, right? So we've seen the sweep like we were used to seeing last night. We've also seen like a really even match where it went one way and the other way and so on and so forth. So I feel like tonight has been a really good vertical slice of what Rocket League can be about, as in we could watch tonight's games and kind of get an idea of how these things usually go, right? So overall, I'm pretty happy with what happened. I just wish that PROFATS Elite, like that, could have put up a lot better of a fight, but I definitely want to see them come back and learn from this experience and improve upon their game. So, speaking of which, what parts do you think they should improve on?
PROFATS, they need to mostly improve on their setups and then shots, but other than that, they're doing really well. The defense was pretty tight.
I'm hearing now that the host is actually so excited. He's itching to return to say something about the game. So I'm excited to bring Aksum back. Hey man, did you see the game just now with us as well?
Yeah, I was watching really close behind, like right there. I don't know how to explain that situation because it was really intense. Like to see how Storm. I got it right on the first turn. Storm was actually holding their ground and just hammering in that win all the way. It was a perfect sweep once again. And like you mentioned earlier, yes, we've been seeing 3 types of wins tonight. A very even, very balanced set of games. And then suddenly we saw something that could have been a sweep. I guess it was. But now this time we just saw one team just go in and completely annihilate the other team entirely. Now, a few highlights I would like to mention is that we saw our tourneys first and second own goals tonight as well. The first game showed us chili sauce. I am so sorry. My condolences to your loss. But that own goal was beautiful. I don't know, man. It was beautiful to see. If it was on the other end of the pitch, it would have been better, I guess, marginally.
Oh yeah, for sure. And these things happen, at such a high velocity game. I do notice that do happen every now and then. But that being said, PROFATS Elite, not PROFATS Elite, I mean Chili Sauce definitely did perform overall quite well. It's just that, I think that the other team were definitely bringing it at a much higher level.
A little bit of the dynamic that I saw on the PROFATS side was that there was Usopp Usopp was carrying the team. Right, and then you could see that Sogeking was kind of sniping the first goal in the second match as well, and then he came in for the third match, and still in the third match, obviously they couldn't score anything. He was trying; you could see he was trying really hard. And there was another point that I would like to mention. Something that happened in the first match. Zizi kind of stole Astro's goal, which was the 4th goal. Last 1 minute of the match, you could see easily right? And these kind of things happen a lot in Rocket League. It's like with your good team coordination and everything, you know whoever is scoring the goal is the one who aimed for it and shot for it. But sometimes you get that one sneaky coming in from the side and just swiping it in. So something was interesting about that, to see that happen, because Sizzy was basically my favorite player of tonight's third match, because it Sizzy was kind of like taking the entire match by storm, and that was really interesting to see.
Very, very true. And just to reiterate so that people back home can kind of follow along, this is Dhiraagu Supersonic, and we are a tournament where we see Rocket League being played 20 nights of Ramadan. This is the second night, and we saw 3 matches tonight. 13 versus EVG, which saw 13 win 3-2, and then there was DHAH versus JUICEJUICE, where JUICEJUICE took the win 3-0, right? And Storm versus PROFATS Elite, once again 3-0, but a very different game compared to the 3-0 from before, right? Overall, I feel like we've seen some really different styles of play today, and more than anything, I'm starting to want to see like these winners and these losers play against each other, because I really want to see what you get when you mix it up. But I suppose that's what you get at the rest of the group stage, and perhaps eventually at the double elimination stage of the tournament, where the best of the best just basically face each other, right? I especially want to see like that take on 13, right? Because one team's all about the defense and the other team's all about the offense. So I want to see what happens when the best defense, the best defense and the best offense kind of like clash. I want to see what that's about.
All right, so we actually have to be cutting tonight's stream a little close. We're coming down up to like our 0 hours, just about 5 minutes away. So I'm going to go into the next part of this segment before we discuss this a little bit more. We've got a lucky draw every night, and we've got 2 winners to select tonight as well. And one of the prizes is from Mandu Mas, which is a mastalo case of assorted tuna cans. Right, we've got 1 winner for that by lucky draw, and the second one is a free pizza from Pizza Bona. Now, just to reiterate how this is going to work is basically you're just supposed to type GG in any of the chats for the streams that you're watching, either on Twitch or YouTube or Facebook, and a lucky draw raffle would happen over here, and then we'd be selecting the winner at the end of the night. The winner will be receiving a coupon from us, which they can go and redeem their gift from the outlet that they won from. So let us now see who won for the pizza. I feel like there should be a drum roll, but I don't have my instruments here, so
I don't know. How do you make drum rolls with your mouth? Ooh, look at that.
Shahida Ibrahim, congratulations. We are expecting a slice for us each here in thanks for this free coupon that you're getting. All right, let's go with the second one, which is by Mando Mas, which is a mastalo case. Wonder who got this one. Ifaz! All right, I recognize that name. I don't know, man. Like, that's okay. This is one of the luckier prizes of this, like, how can I say, lucky draw, because a mastalo case is a good gift to give your mom and go like, I am not wasting my time here watching games online.
Plus, hey, it was probably gonna last you like the entire month, right? And it's definitely more useful during Ramadan than anything else. So Mando must they're really pulling out all the stops here. That's
they
awesome.
are.
And congratulations to all the people who won. But hey, I would argue that by watching those 3 games, we were all the winners all along.
That's
the winning
true.
was the games we watched along the way.
The prize we won was friendship along the way.
For sure.
All right, so we gotta thank those people who's been making this happen all tonight and tomorrow night and continuing on as well. So let us see. Let us take a look at our sponsors as well. Mandumas, thank you so much for that second free mastalo case. Oh my god, I'm gonna be typing GG myself. Pizza Bona, hi, it's me. I've been calling you. I think I've been calling too much. Print Lab, thank you so much for all the banner work and everything that you guys have been doing for us. eLife, obviously guys, remember the MVP of this tourney gets a 32-inch TV from eLife and Gizmo. Thank you so much for the gadgets that you provided to help us with this, headphones and like webcams and all of that. And then last but not least, title sponsor Dhiraagu, thank you so much for making this happen, because without you, we're sure we couldn't have made this happen, definitely.
Absolutely, and really fun. Once again, night 2 is done, and I hope that everybody who watched it enjoyed it, and we definitely did. Looking forward to day 3 very much.
I'd like to mention there's a lot of more fun that we could have in the comments as well. I'm taking a personal leap of faith here and saying, if you guys want us, the host, the commentator, and the analyst to do something fun on stream, why don't you leave a message in the comments as well? Maybe we might try something tomorrow. Maybe we might have a little bit of fun. Maybe Mooney would color his hair. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming in on the stream tonight. This was Aksam, Moonis, and Juve meeting you here. This was Dhiraagu Supersonic by Glitch Gaming. Rocket League all night long until 12 a.m. For the next 18 days, we hope to see you tomorrow night as well. Thank you so much for signing in. See ya.
See ya.
අම්මට කොච්ච බැනුම්වන
2GB නුවේ මේ 3GB data දැන් ඉහුණා වෙස් කොලන්ජේ බෑම voice minutes කොලකා ඒක තේ SMS කොල වෙස් වට්ටාය දෙ
තේ data voice minutes තේ SMS
hello කො streaming න 1GB වට්ටාය දෙව and එයා ගෙඩු කොල්ල chat කොල්ලම් වෙස් GB social media වෙස් GB කොල වට්ටාය දෙ
prepaid combo එල්ල බෙදාන්නත
තිහුරියාච හුන්නන මේක
මිහාර වකිවකින් එච්චි නෙගුමවර කොම්බෝ ප්ලෑන් නගාල මාසරි data voice අද SMS වෙන කොම්බෝ ප්ලෑන්ස් මීගේ තුරු chat stream අද social media බලාල free data
අස්සුවෙන් ගත කොම්බෝ මස් අඩවන්න
prepaid combo plan activate කරන් Dhiraagu app download කරලා